SAD, also known as sexual education, is the instruction of issues relating to human sexuality, including emotional relations and responsibilities, human sexual anatomy, sexual activity, sexual reproduction, and many others. There's many reasons on why teaching sex education in school is important, starting with to prevent sexually transmitted disease, unwanted teen pregnancy, abortions, and kids ending up in foster care. These are the latest studies of sex education in school as of July 2019, which shows a big amount of high schools around the United States don't have mandate sex education.
In Alexandria, Virginia.
TC, we have a program, a course that all seniors must take, or all students must take to graduate. It's called, I think it's called Human Resources and Development or something like that. And it's a course, it's a year-long course. It's not really a sex ed course, but it covers sex education topics. But it's more about the process of life from conception to death, and they cover relationships and development and things like that, as well as sex education.
What grade level does that occur at?
Well, you have to take, there's a course you take in high school, 9th through 12th grade. I believe 8th graders take a course that's related to it, and 4th graders also take a course that leads into it.
As of now, there's no federal policy, but the REAHYA introduced in May 18 that they will offer the first ever granted federal policy for comprehensive, honest, and inclusive sex education programs, and eliminate the federal funding for the harmful Title B state-run program. So hello guys, today I'm going to be interviewing Miss Waters, a PE teacher and a sex education teacher. So Miss, what do you study in sexual health?
So, depending on the age, right? When I was first a teacher, I had 6th through seniors, right? So 6th through 12th grade. And I taught health to middle school and high school. And they had I taught health differently to both because of the age and because of the maturity. So for middle school, it would be more the body and things like that. And then in high school, you talk more about puberty, right? Feelings, you talk more about intercourse and protection and STIs.
Okay, because when I was younger, I didn't get teach of that stuff. The most they would teach me about the body parts, and that would be sex.
So I will say the city just started implementing only a couple years ago where we can actually do condom demonstrations. Before a couple years ago, they did not make it known that that's what they wanted. I do believe that teaching health, but especially sexual health, is so important because it opens up communication between a student and an adult. And a lot of times students are nervous to talk to their parent or guardian about it. So what do? They go to their friends. And their friends really don't know and really don't have experience. So a lot of times misinformation goes back and forth between students, which is why hopefully I am somebody that can bridge that communication so students are able to talk to their parents or guardians about it.
Okay, Miss, for the last question, I would like to know about your opinion about the controversy around teaching sex education in school, because a lot of parents think that teaching sex education in school will make the student more interested in it. So there's a lot of different opinions and controversy around it.
Absolutely, that's a great question, right? And a lot of times, one of the first things we talk about in health is the parent letter that I give to the students to give to their parents. And on there, it talks about everything we learn in health and specifically sexual health. And in this letter, it states that every child needs to learn about sexually transmitted diseases and about sex, but if their parent, for religious reasons, for beliefs, they are allowed to keep their child or the student out for birth control. I do have conversations in the beginning of the sexual health unit saying, I am here to teach you facts. If what I'm telling you is different from what your parent or guardian tells you, I'm not here to tell you that your parent or guardian's wrong. All I'm here to do is teach you facts, and hopefully that will open up the communication. A lot of parents get nervous, like you said, that sexual education, right? If they learn about it, they're going to be more tempted to do it. Actually, studies show we do something in New York City called RTR, and we do a lot of role playing, and that shows that students become more confident learning how to say no, not giving in to peer pressure. They start learning the statistics of not as many people as high school students that they think are having sex are. Most of them are abstaining from sex. So I understand that the concern of parents, but at the same time, education, like you said, the more educated we can be about this topic, we're hoping that the more confident students are to make the best choices for themselves and to use protections if that is what they choose.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you.
You got it. In conclusion, sex education should be something every teenager or preteen should have access to. Sex is something normal and common in human life, so the most the government should do is teach students on how to stay protected and prevent them from contracting a sexually transmitted disease. Let's hope this federal law called REAAHYA takes place so students can get proper education about sex ed.